don't show it. It's a lonely road to the top when true colors showing. But I question every move I make before I keep going. Looking in the mirror, see my future, and I'm that bitch. Conversations with my mom like, mama, we gon' be rich. But first I gotta make it through the wilderness. Already got a hit list, and once I start shooting, bet I don't miss. Small town girl from the Ville with some big dreams. It's just the beginning, but I like to introduce me. Cause I've been all by my lonely. That's why I don't ever have enough ammo to kill me. I've been rejected, disrespected more than a couple times. I gave my heart out to that who won't only cross the line. But I double back and come out better every single time. Said they want the old me, but she's dead and gone, don't hear my line. Like a switch, I turn my emotions off. I always get back everything they think I lost. I might even stumble a little bit, but I never fall. He can say he love me, but in the end make him kick rocks. Rather be respected than loved. I gave all I can, it wasn't enough. Been betrayed so many times, who can I trust? It gets lonely when it's just me and my thoughts. It gets lonely on the way to the top. Everyone I knew started falling off. But I thank God for every single loss. Cause even in the dark I see the light beyond. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Got it coming out the middle for these bitches. They don't know how to feel. I've been riding by my lonely. I've been trying to keep it real. Yeah.
He just wanna live life with me. He just wanna take time with me. He wanna be the one with the key to my heart, baby. No, it can be real tricky when I don't know who got that real love for me. Wherever I go, my past knocking at the door, begging for me to hold on. No, see my past something I can't change, but the present is a gift. That's the gateway to the future that I've been praying for someday. When I get it, swear nobody gonna take it away. No, 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 no. But if it's time for yourself, believe me, baby, you won't need nobody else.
Fix my cheek real quick.
Baby, go. Yeah.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm rapping? My hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my you would say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me making rain in your hood like I weather the streets. Of my label, we good. I'ma get to the free.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Great job blocking that shot. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Right on the button.
Another punch to the head. Caught that kick there.
Big knee lands there.
Big shot lands for both guys. Oh, big up.
Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight? Oh,
She's been good tonight, but she missed without. And now a little space between the two fighters. Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, big head kick there. Oh, huge left.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
And that left hook landed on the button.
Oh, she hurt her.
Oh, big left hand. And now leather being thrown on both sides. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Well, she landed a flush knee there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one.
She's hurt.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Seconds now. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Wow!
What a fight! Well, her now.
John, you know how much I love to talk.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
And here we go.
See, there it is. She switched.
Oh, and there's there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
And she caught the kick. Oh, landed the inside leg kick there. Already a welt on her opponent. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full-on brawl. I mean, give us an ooh-wee or something, man.
I mean, ooh-wee. These two young ladies are really going after it. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, she caught the kick. Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there. Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer. Big punches.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
She's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. She missed with that jab. Looked like that body kick got home.
Caught that kick there.
Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better.
Connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
And what a round!
Hey, stop!
End of the round, big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it. All right, so the fight will continue, and as
You ready to fight? Ready.
well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. And there's that hook again as predicted, but defensively a nice job by her to get the hands up. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. Great kick to the body by her there. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym, hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until now.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was, and when it finally clicks, everyone's gonna be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Or she's got a swollen eye and the cut.
That's as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot, massive strike, great attempts, great attack, and it landed perfectly for her. Oh!
Well, new round, same result as she continues to attack the body. And that'll do it! And certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this shit competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history from my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena, too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC players will move off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State Warriors.
Clutch City, baby, Clutch City.
Right down the
Clutch City, baby.
Which hat you wearing today? Which hat you wearing today?
I'm wearing a Rocket, but we're in Houston.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Outstanding knee to the body by the taller fighter. Debilitating knee lands yet again. I've been short my whole life, DC, and I'm envious right now seeing this taller fighter realize so much success as she lands another one. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it. You gotta protect it. Man, she lands a massive shot from the top. This fight's getting close to be a finish.
Shot fire there. She's got her opponent on the ropes.
She's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fight.
Big right hand there. Man, she just continues to eat shots right on that cut. I'm not sure they're going to let this thing go much longer.
Well, she's got to get moving, Johnny. She's got to be more offensive because your offense can be your defense. Right now, she's waiting, and she is getting beat up in the cut. Just keeps getting more. Oh! Huge shot going on right here. She's getting up. Yep.
Try to establish that jab. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day, because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yeah, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now where we can call it critical. Somebody needs to save her from this position.
Oh, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, big left. Oh! Big left hand. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there. You gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness!
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center, and with respect to all of the MMA fans globally around the world, for my money, this is the loudest venue I have ever heard for a UFC live event.
If they say that the United Center is the home that MJ built, this is George St. Pierre's home, the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'm telling you, man, when the hometown boy hits the curtain, these people go crazy. This is a phenomenal fight environment. Liver kicks, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
And just misses with that big right hand. Nicely done with the kick by her there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice body kick there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Well, she's got the longer reach, no problem finding her range and landing the straight punch there. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Under 2 minutes to go. She's going back to the jab.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent. Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
And there's the single.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Beautiful kick.
Dave's right into the body, and she is clearly not decent.
She's hurt very bad. I don't know if she's going to be able to recover from this.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Ooh, big shot lands. Oh, big head kick.
Big power shot there.
Caught that kick there.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a deep breath and relax. Excellent job out there. Your striking is perfect. I want you to keep mixing it up just like that. Good hands high.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it, actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, big left hook there. And she caught the kick. Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean.
She throws her jab and she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She has to keep that chin tucked when she throws that jab or kick. A lot of her chin flying up in the air. And she's getting counted.
She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. And doing work with the jab.
That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time. She lands a nice leg kick here.
Oh, she landed another nice leg kick. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, nice job by her to land a knee to the body. Her size advantage certainly helped on that exchange. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, really using her reach advantage to land the jab there, DC. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Nice job landing that kick.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively. Oh, nice dig.
20 seconds left.
Liver kick.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Take a deep breath. Bring that heart rate down. I know you're excited. I know you're exhausted. This is what we've trained for. Thousands of hours.
All right, let's get you some replays from this round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the field.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Back out of there. Back out of there now.
As she misses with the left punch there.
That was nice strike.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Certainly found the target. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges. Caught that kick there.
All right, so already some bruising on the side of her opponent, perhaps trying to set something up high later on in the fight.
It's beautiful. You know, she keeps digging to the body. When her opponent thinks body kick's coming, watch for something to go up top. I think to Valentina Shevchenko-Jessica Eye, it was this setup that allowed her to knock Eye out and retain her championship. Seems like we're heading in the same direction.
Work.
Oh, she lands another knee there. Just a masterful approach in this fight, and a nice job using her size and length to her advantage. Block the strike there. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages. And she And back there, this could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly. Oh, that's big.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? Don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master.
And I've been cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. See you and yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington in the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
She did a great job of blocking that punch. That was a hard body kick.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Oh, good series of punches by her there.
Oh, my goodness. That is it. Holy smokes.
Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen in this division all year long. Show money, win money. Gotta think she's getting a bonus check as well.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly. What a night for this young lady and her team.
Ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggity. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go. I got shooting stars on my teeth. Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete. Cause I'm nice like that. Baby, I'm cool like that. Dice Mico que rico, que como yo no hay nada. Ya estamos a 30,000 por party. Salí piquetúa, hoy salí de Bulgari. Se dio par de trago y se puso Bulgari. Se vistió de chita, yo que vine de safari. Ma, you know what's up, aquí no hay excusa. Súbete la falda, me gusta usa. Ma, you know what's up, llegué y siempre abusa. Sé que andas en alta, de 2 o 3 la musa. Mami, está ahí en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Cual yo quiero, yo no sé, sube y bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y nos fumamos 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG, let's go, a CRG. Ja, dejé. Ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggity. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Hello, mami, ¿qué pasó? Te dio la wanna fuck, me habla claro, ¿qué pasó? ¿Por qué no me llamaste? Mami, qué sé yo, si quiere enviar ping y nos vamos pa'l round 2. Si que a mí me enamora como tú me miras, esos ojos achinados que parecen de mentira. Ella no tiene type, por los dos la huella tira. Esta noche me la llevo, la tengo en la mira. Si que a mí me enamora como tú achinao que parecen de mentira. Ella no tiene type, pa' los dos la huella tira. Esta noche me la llevo, la tengo en la mira. Que mucha mami, está ahí en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Cual yo quiero, yo no sé, subí y bájalo otra vez. Estoy con el crew y nos fumamos 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG, let's go, a CRG. Ja, dejé, ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggy. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go, I got
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick?
Beautiful job getting those hands up. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
Round here, if it smell funny.
Domestic in society. Even though they got to go with piracy, anything but a life of piety, with no compliancy from all the rivalries, but still kick back in a big kickback for those who won't get back. I don't chit chat about big stack. Around here they push your wig back. I'm a rarity. Every bar's charity. This how I give back. And word to the fate on my dome, I'm smooth as Razor Ramon with a slick back. Ooh. Fast five. No tone, right? Turn my voice up.
Yeah.
Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit. Tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gonna do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You got a problem me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face. Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy. I'm on stage with killers, how I be at shows. No gimmick. I told Pooh he just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some mices though. Say less. I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. From the trenches, who the fuck you really say that? Dirk ain't for his, who the fuck you really say that?
Say less.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
We are underway. Trying to establish that jab once again. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot.
Oh, nice counter, yes.
All right, first round is underway. Many people expected a big storyline, and this one would be her jab. She's got a decided reach advantage here tonight.
She is very long, she is very tall, she is very knowledgeable. Look for her to circle on the outside, pop, 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 the jab, and then let the big right hand or the big left follow.
Man, how good is her jab? And there it is again. So that jab has been in her opponent's face from the opening.
It is crazy to watch this, John. It's amazing for us to sit here and watch someone with an understanding of the striking and an understanding of the jab being first, as she is showing us tonight. Fast jab lands there.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Side kick is true.
Oh!
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at her connecting with yet another uppercut there. She has found her rhythm. She has found her flow state. And defensively, the other fighter's going to have to adjust or this fight's going to end soon.
She's got to stop anticipating straight because she is splitting her guard every time with the uppercut, whether it's on the right side or on the left side.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing the jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point. Jeez, you can hear that.
Really good vision to block that one. A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, nice job to land the knee. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Saved by the bell there. There's the horn. End of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round. All right, so there is the...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. some separation. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to...
Oh, she's hung her here. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, nice connection by her there, and that one actually cut her open.
Cut her open. I mean, you could see if she didn't move her head, she was going to get hit with something that get some damage going. There goes a cut.
Oh, nice job by her to land the straight punch yet again. You know she's got the reach advantage, and she is making sure it counts in this matchup tonight. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out.
Devastating body kick lands.
And she caught the kick. Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes.
Oh, nice job getting the knee right to the midsection there. She's got the size advantage and certainly put it to good use there.
Caught that kick there.
30 seconds to go in round two. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't type power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Trouble. Back to the feet now. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. And she caught the kick.
She's fatigued.
Oh, she did it again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not?
I mean, why not? It's worked, and it's worked beautifully. She's done everything correct in this fight, and she really has pulled ahead.
There's that kick. Back and forth we go. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent. Oh!
Oh, my God!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
The man, I swear I care about the coat, but I get underdog affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off, that we dissing your monthly listeners. The man, I right practice, so we get the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I were, I wouldn't be needed any mediator. Feeling confident then.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are in Madison Square Garden. This arena not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championships for the Knicks, but when we fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena.
And she switches to southpaw. Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always got something to say.
To the body, and it lands.
Don't give up.
She's fighting behind the jab.
Now she switches her stance again. Defense held up there as she blocks the punch. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates her head outside to a high crotch.
Love the wrestling. Display there. Nice takedown.
Nicely done. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Oh, nice.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Clean punch.
So she lands the double jab now, DC, and again, she has said a lot about not just being a one-trick pony, not just being one and done, but to continue to throw volume, and she is certainly doing that tonight.
She's doing a fantastic job fighting behind the jab, and look at her double it up. It's a thing of beauty.
Able to check that kick as well.
Oh, nice combination.
Oh, big elbow.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Fucking the inside leg kick. She rounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, there it is. That's that one, the right hand.
How good was that?
Take a seat. Deep breath in. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your...
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to double leg shot?
Oh, look at that. Picks her up and promptly eventually puts her down. Have you ever been on the wrong end of a slam like that?
I mean, I've been thrown around in my life. Anytime you wrestle as long as I have, you have been thrown around, and it does not feel good. And it doesn't feel good physically, but it's the mental toll that it uses.
Oh, she was hooked for certain. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit.
That was a big check.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, straight punch. It's there again. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. She missed with that jab. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Nice jab. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Quick entry to get in.
Great single.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Nice.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Round three next.
Great. That's what I'm talking about right there. That was a great round. You look good out there. Keep the pace. Keep that cardio going. You know you can do this,
All right, 5 minutes in the books as we take a look at the replays from that round. She can punch with anybody in this division.
Yeah, with the best in this division and the best.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go, third and final round. All right, so the previous two rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight, and we knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these two talented fighters.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks have landed tonight. You see that left thigh starting to show signs of bruising. Now, all in a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotation of the punch, taken for a ride.
And right into side control.
That was a slick transition.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Seemed like she wanted out of the clinch there. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it.
Beautiful takedown lands there.
In the half guard.
Oh, and transitions right into side control. Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this one.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ.
Oh, crowd pops as she reverses position.
Beautiful job reversing the position there. Gotta be careful here.
1 minute to decide this one. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight!
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping. Try me if you want to guarantee that you gon' wish you hadn't did it. That's a war that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium, it's showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put an effort in this effortless. Imagine if I did try. Acknowledge me or not, that don't really make no difference to me. I operate the same no matter who's around me. Who's around me is important to me. I keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My diligence can be competed with an easy win for me.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it's always great to be back in this MMA hotbed as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro.
Caught that kick there.
Everything working off of her jab. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight. Straight right is there. Rock'em sock'em out of the chute here.
Oh, man.
Back to the feet.
That's some power there. There it is again. Look at that.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Good jab. Man, has she come out swinging tonight. Don't tell her about Muhammad Ali running miles backwards. She's moving forward.
She's going forward from the moment the official says to fight, and that is why we enjoy watching her fight so much.
3 minutes. She lands maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
She is wearing it, bleeding from her cheek now. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the shot. Oh, she's flying through the air and she lands the knee. Holy smokes! Stunner!
Wow, she got that respect. Capitalized on it. Holy smokes!
throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Splits the guard and connects there. All right, early round one. She's got a huge reach advantage and a beautiful jab to back it up.
Oh, a fantastic jab, great kicks, just a knowledge of range and distance. She was born with the limb, but she has learned the skill to match her physical abilities.
Tags her with the uppercut.
Block that punch.
Oh, she caught the kick. Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now.
We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her hurt bad. Huge shot going on right here.
Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now.
John, she's hurt. She's done. It looks like it's over. It's been a crazy fight.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get it.
Holy smokes.
Big shots here. Oh, this isn't good. Right eye continues to swell. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, she made that one count. All right, well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. She is absolutely mashed in it, at least in that eye area. Hard to think that she can see much now.
Yeah, she can't see much. There's no way her vision is clear. She's been beat up. She's been battered. Now she's going into survival mode.
Oh, nice kick to the body there. Maybe the best shot she's won tonight.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous.
You ready to fight?
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway here after one of the better 5-minute sequences in recent UFC history. Crazy action in that previous.
Hats off to both of these two young ladies. They both fought a tremendous round.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook. Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, another one.
Oh, with authority to the body. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of it.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times, it's
work there, beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's first one to go.
She can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have
Ready to fight? Ready.
We are ready to go with round one here. All right, here we go, early round one. Her opponent figures to have a hard time getting inside tonight. Extended reach advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only does she have a long reach, she has an ability to know how to use it. She understands her advantages, and she makes sure to fight to those tendencies.
Oh, great block there. She got that kick to the body home. Oh, man, another massive kick lands.
Nice punch to the head. Oh, body shot.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Oh, nice.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
Oh, nice.
She landed that jab. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Back to the feet now. Oh, big left hand. Just misses there with the left. She's starting to put together. She's in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive.
They got checked. Nice combination there.
Oh, straight punch. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is...
Lands a huge right hand.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards. 3 title fights at UFC 214.
Fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, my goodness, what a kick! Oh, my goodness.
Ooh!
Really nice job blocking that shot.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head.
Oh, my goodness, she hurt her again.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Nice crack there. Oh, there it is. Another hook connects. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Big knee there. Combinations here. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area is...
What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
There you go. Look for the shot.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off the fence.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobble. Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so a huge round for her there. Multiple knockdowns. Incredible to think that we're still fighting for what we saw in that previous.
I mean, it's unbelievable to think that this young lady has pulled herself off the mat over and over again. It's a will to succeed that not many people can comprehend. She's carrying her family on her back, and she wants nobody to be let down by her performance, so she keeps getting up. That type of fighter is a danger.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let's get to round 2. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. They're relating to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the...
Huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing?
There it is again. Look at it.
Oh, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice body.
This could be it. And just inches away from landing one of those big right back to the feet.
Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Oh, beautiful combination. All right, looks like the ref is going to break up the action here and likely to check on her cut, which is of the pretty big variety.
Yeah, she's bleeding a lot. It's in a bad spot, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is stopped. The doctor stops the fight.
So a super anticlimactic ending to this one. The fans don't like it, but that cut too significant to fight through, and she will live to fight another day. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, pretty visuals in every direction as we return to the stomping grounds at the Etihad Arena here in beautiful Abu Dhabi. Mixed martial arts, of course, continuing to make its presence felt here in the United Arab Emirates. And we have got a banging show for you here tonight. Let us now get to the action. She blocked that punch. That leg kick lands. So more output, at least in the early going. Just a slip there. And she caught the kick.
Great job blocking that shot.
Pretty good sequence of punches to the head by her there. Oh, she lands the hook.
Big shot to the head.
Well, she's got a pretty high fight IQ, but tonight it seems to be all about aggression. She is swinging for the fences.
All that stuff was left in the locker room. This young lady is in the octagon to secure a knockout. Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Beautiful.
Nice pass.
Stepping over the mount here.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Do you believe it?
Oh, my Lord.
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her.
You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on the street. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave west, going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie, pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go. Nice hook lands. Ooh, pretty good uppercut.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, slips and then rips. Beautifully done. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Fast pace here in the early going. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. Until you stop it, I'm going to keep kicking. Body kick after body kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
That's a beautiful body kick.
How good a job does she do defensively? Protect that head, raise the goal. Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Misses with the right hand. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
She is throwing some wild strikes.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Nice job there to minimize damage. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike. She's got to get out into the octagon, find some space where she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Both.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
She blocked that one.
Hey.
15 seconds to go. Oh, she's got to keep pressing now.
Big right hand. She's hurt bad.
Oh, well, that is some severe swelling right now, and she's headed back to the stool. You know she wants to stay. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, she's hurt bad.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. And that will do it.
Holy smokes.
That is as clean a knock.
Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. If it smell funny, get your onion peeled. I was Lil, never been house cat. I'm from where everyone active. You come at them backwards, they be where your house